Ja, liebe Freunde, ich denke, wir fangen pünktlich an. Armin, ich glaube, wir fangen an. Fangen am besten an.
Genau.
Du machst auf Deutsch. Nur Deutsch, oder? Oder willst du immer Englisch? Was? Was ist das? So, dear Lions, welcome to our presentation of LionSEN, the program for activities for senior citizens in Germany, and we hope in the future in Europe. The demographic change in Germany as well as in Europe is this. You see that the population over 70 years will grow during the next decades, and not only Lions members get older, but also the population in whole Europe the same time is aging. We have a demographic change that's really challenge. It's unique in mankind's history that so many older people live on our planet. The same in China, you know, the one-child policy leads to this same development like in Europe. And when we have to find solutions to cope this demographic change, and we Lions have been very eager to find solutions and help to cover this problem. So in Germany, as well as in all over Europe, the average age of Lions is rising. In Germany at the moment, 62 years. And there are many more Lions between 55 and 65 in Germany. These are 15,000 becoming older. They retire from work, and that's a big chance for Lions, because these Lions, they are experienced, they have time when they retire, so they can help Lions to serve. That's our mission. In Germany, the Lions organization is situated with one representative of all governors. It's my pleasure and my honor to be the representative for LionSEN at the multi-district 111 Lions Germany. We have 17 from 19 districts with district chairpersons that care for seniors, and we have at the moment about 160 chairpersons in the club that are working for seniors and for the LionSEN programs. We have many programs for young people from the kindergarten up to school, and now there are life skills for older adults plus, for 70 years plus people, where we want to create a life skill program like for the young people, for older adults, to cope with the problem that growing old is coming. We created a LionSEN toolkit for those district chairpersons and for the people responsible in the club for seniors. We have a profile with the tasks and the goals in a Lions Club, what they can do for activities, how they can cope with demographic changes locally in their community. We have created a checklist to support senior Lions in their own club. You remember the average age is rising, so we have to do something to keep even 80, 90-year-old club members active in club life, and also for widows, for example. Uh, there we have a checklist what a club can do and what they can look for to help those older club members. And there are special activities. These are the 3,000 steps, social emotion. It's movement and meeting for a better and healthy life. At least 3,000 steps a day shows that you can live longer if you exercise. And this is also for local people or for Lions a good exercise to keep healthy. And the program Let Us Connect You. You will hear more later on. The Lions Comfort Tablet, internet training, and online communication for older people. So these SEN activities, lifelong from Lions together with older peoples, these are the 3,000 steps. You see they are very happy, they enjoy their activity, and it has a lot of benefits for all participants. You work that is excellent for your health. You meet, walk, you enjoy, you meet new friends, and usually they create other activities in those walking uh, clubs. It's a sustainable goal. 3,000 steps. Number 3, health and well-being. Under this part, you can uh, have this activity. And Lions Comfort Tablets, we have a manual in English available at our booth down there. There you can have live demonstration, what you can do with that tablet. Uh, and the sustainable goal is also number 4, high education, or innovation number 9, and infrastructure to bring older adults to the internet, to a better communication, even if they are have immobility, they cannot go outside, but with this tablet they can have contacts worldwide with Lions, with their family, with their friends. And now I can introduce Helmut Zander. He is the creator of this program. Let us connect you. Helmut, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear Lions, before I'm going to brief you on and give you some information on my project, Let Us Connect You, I would like to invite you to a short historical review. We are at the Middle Ages and observe a farm laborer who just received a letter from the postman. Hesitantly, he holds the letter in his hands. He opens the envelope and sees characters on a paper which he cannot identify. Thereupon, he goes to his grandfather, who reads out the contents for him. He tells him the contents of the letter. Our prince orders you to take up arms because he wants to wage war. Today, we would say this young man has received his conscription notice. The short excursion into history makes it easy to see a parallel with the present days. In ancient times and also in the Middle Ages, the ability to read and to write was the exception rather than the rule. Even kings often didn't know how to read and to write, and that was an exception because it gave trained trainees who trained the courts and trained even the kings to write and to read. After the invention of printing by Johannes Gutenberg, the mass distribution of the Bible and other printed matters by Martin Luther in the 16th century gave a boost of reading literacy. Finally, the introduction of compulsory education as well as the establishment of the public libraries promoted literacy among the population. This brief observation makes it clear what period of time was required to apply skill that is commonplace for us today. Today, everyone is expected to be able to read after completion their school education. Those who cannot read may recognize that their own weakness and hide it rather than actively seek for a solution or remedy the situation. Thus, the fine arts, history, science, social connections, and much information of daily life remain closed to them. This situation is similar in our digital age. Whereas in the 1970s, the introduction of the computers in companies was accompanied by criticism, today there has been a clear change. Working with a computer is a standard. Worldwide networks have emerged through which people can communicate quickly and almost without any limits. Those who do not use the network forgo gaining information and lose social connections. Yeah. The email, internet, and online banking and Skype are examples for use in business and private life. However, 10 millions of people in Germany are being left behind digitalization, says the computer science professor Herbert Kubitschek from the Institute for Information Management in Bremen. The project Let Us Connect You, which is developed, aims to introduce inexperienced senior citizens to the digital world by volunteers. One tool for this is a manual for these volunteers to support them in training the seniors. We received a lot of feedback from trainers and readers on the content of our handbook. Just 9 months after the first edition was published, the book was sold out. This success was an incentive for us authors to publish a second edition and expand it even further. During our work, we noticed that seniors want to use more features from the digital world. However, we repeatedly observed some verbal defense mechanisms. Yes, I'm interested, but I'm too old and I cannot longer learn the necessary steps. I am afraid of damaging the tablet by operating it incorrectly. The purchase price is too high for me. Viruses from the internet endanger my privacy. Some of these statements certainly are true if you surf the internet carelessly and open emails from strangers just as carelessly. If you hand out your business card to a stranger without compelling reason, you should not be surprised by unwanted telephone calls or visits. However, we disagree with this point of view that someone is too old to learn how to operate the tablet. It is true that the ability to remember decreases with the age. A senior citizen can hardly defend himself against this. However, retentiveness can be trained and strengthened again, even it may be a little bit slower. Why not break the process of dwindling memory with a modified tablet? With the LionSEN tablet, we offer the possibility we offer this possibility. In our new edition in English language, here it is. In English language, we describe the use of the LionSEN tablet. In this way, there's a group of people who are looking for a connection to the digital world, but who do not have any particular ambitions for a deeper dive into the topic. LionSEN tablet, the abbreviation is LCT, can also help people in the early stages of dementia to stay connected with relatives and friends. People who live in isolation due to the illness will also learn to appreciate this comfortable tablet. Here, people are required who can help in obtaining a tablet or are available for inquiries about the use of the devices. With our handbook, we address schools, social institutions, and especially service organizations. In this context, Lions clubs are required. I would be pleased if more and more young people brought in their skills to the training of older people. In some schools in Germany, in Lower Saxony, students learn how to train adults on tablets. We welcome this form of training because it requires attention and understanding for both teachers and learners. There is much to do. Let's take a European step today with help shape the future of IT illiterate seniors in our countries. 2,000 LionSEN tablets for seniors. That should be our aim. With several million people without IT skills in our countries, this is only a small step. For the people concerned, it is a big step forward, finding access to the diverse world of IT. If we do nothing, one thing is for sure. Without digital literacy, there will be no successful digital future, but an increasing isolation of people, of older people. With the LionSEN tablet, we help people with incipient dementia, we can help people who have to live in isolation because of an illness. We can help people with mental or physical disabilities with the Lions Comfort tablet. We can help people for whom the simple access via the Lions Comfort tablet is enough, so that they can take the advantage of the digital world for themselves. The Lions Comfort tablet is very easy to use. All hardware controls are specially marked on the tablet. The software is called up in one operating level via operating tiles. These tiles can be set up according to the individual wishes of the user. We follow the principle only an individual designed tablet will be used by seniors. If desired, the tablet can be locked to prevent unintentional deletion or modification. We are sure that we have developed an electronic device that is easy to use for everyone. If you would like to introduce this project in your country, please be assured you get our support. If you wish, we can help you installing the project in your country. As an example of a very good binational cooperation, I would like to refer to the work with the Lions of Luxembourg. Here, Lions from Luxembourg and Germany have installed Let Us Connect You in a very efficient way. In a home for elderly people, we installed it. However, we start and carry out the project. There is much to do for us, Lions. We are currently expanding the Let Us Connect You project in Germany. We are setting up Let Us Connect You Competence Center in a meeting place for senior citizens. The Competence Center fulfills three essential tasks. It offers interested seniors training on the Lions Comfort tablet. In 5, sometimes to 7 training hours, it is possible to train seniors in a way that they will be able to use the essential IT programs as here depicted, and they can operate it safely, and that is very necessary. Second, the Competence Center offers purchase advice after the training. Here the essential question is answered: which tablet is the right one for my needs? Third, the Competence Center offers a follow-on service. Here people can get help who suddenly find themselves sitting in front of a black screen when using this tablet. In order to get it colored again, they can go to the Competence Center. They know there is sitting someone who will help me. With my example, with and for the elderly people, I have given you some suggestions. Help to make the tens of millions of IT abstinent people aware of the colorful diversity of the digital world. We can take a step forwards to again in Bordeaux. I would be very happy if we could then share our experiences and successes. 2 2,000 Lions comfort tablets for seniors. That's a goal. It's a goal we should not put off. Let us start today with it. I invite you to a conversation at our stand here in Klagenfurt, next to us here. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Helmut. Are there any questions about the program? Please.
Yes, I'm wondering how do you do the distribution, and also what is the cost for an elderly person?
He's the distributor.
Yeah.
We start with the easy point. The price is depending from day to day, but it is about 400 euros complete with everything. Yeah, complete with program hardware. And you get an pass for the internet in order to get an access to change all the tiles. It's necessary to do that. So we have a program for that, and I can show you that as well at our stand. So the next question was, how do we can get these tablets? I don't sell the tablets. I'm only the point of entry for that. You give me a notice via email. I want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tablets, and one Lions friend of mine in my district. He is chief of an own company for IT advisors, and he takes over my order, and he is the one who's really the main responsible guy who organizes that, who puts it in this shape and its design. He takes over all the responsibilities for guarantee and so on, and then he will mail it to you. That's the normal way. And that is, you have it already. That is our new version in English. Let us connect you. Everything is described how to operate this tablet and how to install or remove the.
I have one suggestion, if I may. When I wonder about the device, I can do this. What happens if I write? What happens? Because I think that's a fear for elderly people. If they let it fall and it breaks, and they have to buy a new one, I think that's a fear. Isn't there a possibility to have a ruggedized cover for it?
No, for this tablet, it's not possible. You have seen a
device with a ruggedized.
Yeah. You have seen the older version. Kannst du nochmal auf das? Yeah. This is our first tablet we invented. This tablet has a cover, and on this cover you have the same markings like that. It's if you want, it's a little bit more safe than that what I have here, but. If you don't drop it on let's say a concrete floor, it will not break. Normally it will not break.
It's a fear. It's a certain fear.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. But that's a problem always with tablets, with smartphones as well. If you drop it.
We will try to get a cover. We'll try to get one.
It's an idea.
Yeah. If you want to transport it, there is a cover included.
Okay. Thank you.
So, thank you very much for your attention. You heard the goal is 2,000 Lions Comfort tablets for seniors in Europe. We will start and hope for your support for this project. We got the experience that is very useful for elderly people, and we hope you will join. If there are any questions or if you want a live demonstration at our booth down there, you are very welcome. Thank you very much and goodbye.